Greetings and welcome to our presentation on Vendor Managed Inventory, VMI. We are pleased you have selected our program to become acquainted with this purchasing management practice. As a purchasing professional, understanding the benefits of VMI can be an asset to your position and to your organization. In many cases, it can be a cost savings to your organization. This presentation will define and discuss Vendor Managed Inventory. Inventory management is a crucial part of many organizations. It can be time-consuming and tedious. There are many ways, however, to manage inventory and to ensure the appropriate levels are maintained to support the customer's demand. In many organizations, managing inventory and controlling the cost of maintaining inventory levels are a major part of the purchasing professional's responsibility. This can be done by establishing a vendor-managed inventory system. Vendor-managed inventory can be defined as an inventory replenishment system where the vendor has access to the buyer's information pertaining to stock and refills the stock to levels as needed. When implementing a VMI system, the purchasing professional must have a good working relationship with the organization supplying the service, the vendor. The supplier must also have an accurate understanding of what the purchasing organization's needs are. This is a first step to a successful VMI program. The purchasing professional has to define the needs of his or her organization and select the appropriate vendor that can fulfill those needs. Communicating the needs of the organization's inventory replenishment to the supplier is important and crucial to the success of the program. How exactly should a VMI program work after the supplier is selected? The next phase of implementing a VMI system is to determine if the vendor will do a physical inventory of the products involved in the VMI, if they will have access to view inventory levels within the organization's computerized inventory system, or if the purchasing professional will send a report to communicate the inventory levels to the suppliers. Although these are all very important questions to consider, each has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of having the vendor do a physical inventory is that the on-hand quantity of the inventory is verified on a cyclical basis, whether weekly, monthly, or quarterly. The disadvantage is that the suppliers will have access into your organization to perform the inventory count. The advantages of the supplier having access to the inventory system are that the purchasing professional would not spend time compiling reports and forwarding them to the supplier. The disadvantage is the security compromises resulting from allowing an outsider access to inside information. The advantages of having the purchasing professional send a report to the supplier is the ability of the professional to control when the inventory is restocked. The disadvantage is using time to produce and send the report to the supplier, which is time that could be utilizing doing other tasks to support the customer's demands. Once these first two steps have been determined, the VMI program must be set into motion. This requires determining a date to start the VMI program and outlining the procedures and the processes that will govern this program. No two VMI programs are the same. The frequency of the restock, the way the items are stocked, and the quantity of the restock are all unique to the type of inventory and the needs of the customers. The VMI program can have a definite start or stop period, or it can last indefinitely. Vendor-managed inventory programs help the purchasing professional better manage the inventory, save time by allowing the vendor to manage the stock levels, and, in many instances, save money for the organization because there is no cash investment until the inventory is consumed. These are the benefits that should be evident in any vendor-managed inventory system. The key to a successful VMI system is to make sure it is properly constructed to fit the needs of your organization and the organization's customers. Thank you once again for your time and attention, and this is BusinessTraining.com, where you can earn a master's level qualification to make more money.